everyone. I'm Ashley Erb. I'm Shangri-La's Director of Community Engagement, and I'm taking time out of today to share some really exciting news with you. So many of you have supported the house that's standing right behind me, and so today we would like to welcome you to the beautiful Harlow neighborhood in Eugene, and because of that, we have named the house that's behind me Harlow House. And each of you in some way, whether through a monetary contribution or an in-kind contribution, made the home possible. And we are getting ready to welcome the residents to the home in the next few weeks. And so before they move in, we want to give you a tour and show you what you made possible. So come on in, let's go inside. Okay, so welcome into Harlow House. This is the living room behind me. So when the residents move in, there will be 5 individuals with serious and persistent mental illness who live in this home. And RTHs are all about helping individuals attain and maintain recovery from their mental illness. And this is actually a long-term placement home, so individuals will live here for several years. We are excited because this is the 3rd residential treatment home that we are opening in Eugene specifically, and the 7th residential treatment home that we operate overall. Largely, this home was made possible by a grant that we received from the Oregon Health Authority, but also because of all of you and the donations that you gave to help us put furniture in this room and utensils in the cupboards and bedding and all of that, which we'll show you here in a second. When we purchased Harlow House this summer, it was only a 3-bedroom home. So we have spent most of the summer remodeling it into a 5-bedroom home. And so we are in one of the bedrooms that a resident will move into. And as you can see, Shangri-La is required to have some furnishings for a resident when they move in. So we have to have a bed, a nightstand, a lamp, a dresser, which isn't here yet, we're still in the move-in process, and then some smaller things like a safe where they can secure their personal belongings. So as you can see, this room is pretty bare bones at this, and that is almost intentional because one of the Shangri-La's core values is turn the pages, don't just scan the cover. And one of the tenets of that value is to help people create safe spaces where they can express their individuality. So when a resident moves in, that's exactly what we want them to do in their room. If they don't like this bedding and they want hot pink bedding, awesome, we're gonna help them find that. If they want to cover the walls with art or drawings or poetry or whatever means something to them or is helpful in their recovery, we're going to support them in being able to make this space their own, because ultimately, yes, it's a residential treatment home, but at the end of the day, it's just their home. There are 2 bathrooms in Harlow House that will be shared by the residents and the staff, and the other bathroom that's in the home was pretty much fine. We did have to do some minor modifications to it, but the bathroom that we are in right now really took a lot of work to get to where it is, and because we had to remodel it, we wanted to make it not only ADA accessible, but also barrier-free, which is something that we are trying to do anytime that we have to remodel any of our properties. And barrier-free just means reducing as many barriers to physical movement in a house as possible. And this is really important, obviously, because at any stage of life, any of us could need to have a more barrier-free environment, but it also allows individuals to be able to age at home in an environment that is still safe and supportive for them. So the biggest difference that you'll see in here, or is most noticeable with barrier-free, is this shower stall. So as you can see, it's a completely smooth surface. There's no lip that a person would have to step over. This is really important, again, where I said if an individual has a mobility assistive device that they're using, they don't have to navigate a shower barrier. This is also really helpful for staff who might have to help an individual with this daily activity. They're able to easily get in and help a person, and there's just nothing to sort of slip, trip, or fall on necessarily. This is the staff office. 2 to 3 direct support professionals will work at this home, in addition to a manager that sort of oversees the whole operation of the home. This is considered a 24-hour program, so that means staff are awake and engaged with residents throughout the day and night as they need supports. Staff do a ton of really great work at these homes. So they are helping residents get to and from their appointments. They are helping them go out and engage with the community. They are doing grocery shopping and meal planning and, housework. They're also doing really fun things like craft night and game night and decorating for the holidays. We have Christmas coming up, and so they'll be helping the residents participate in that holiday in whatever way they find meaningful. Okay, so now I am standing in what used to be the garage for this home, but as you can see, it looks very different now. We converted the garage that was here into a utility room and then bedrooms 4 and 5. One of the most exciting things about Harlow House is its indoor-outdoor feel. So this is the back patio for the house, and as you can see, it's a great, beautiful green space, but also the two sides of the patio that meet up against the house are full-length slider windows. This is awesome because Oregon, we don't get a lot of sunshine, although today we're very lucky, and that sunshine will now, when we get it, flood into the house, which is great for boosting moods and increasing energy. I fully expect that this patio will also be used heavily in the summer for summer barbecues, outdoor game nights, outdoor movie nights, all of those kind of things. And one of the really cool things here is these are just a few of the raised bed boxes that are on the property. This is good for us for two reasons. One, we can grow some of the food that we will eat, and two, gardening is really therapeutic, and so the residents that are here can engage in gardening, which can help reduce stress, and they can also, you know, have that sense of purpose in being able to like grow their own food and then, you know, share that with their housemates. The last stop that I have to show you on the tour is the dining room and kitchen, and like most homes, this will probably be the busiest space in this home. For mealtime here, the staff will help residents prepare a meal each evening for dinner, and they will do this for the residents or with residents depending on how the residents want to be engaged in that process. Otherwise, residents are primarily responsible for making their own breakfast and lunch with the food supplies that are provided by the house, which is a cost that's included in the services that we receive to support them. We are very grateful to have this beautiful 8-person dining room table in this home, largely in part to a contribution from On Point Community Credit Union. And a big giant table like this that can fit all of the staff and residents is really important because this is where weekly house meetings happen. And at those weekly house meetings, everyone is discussing what do they want to have for dinner, what kind of activities do they want to do, overall mood and goals, how do they want to decorate for the holidays. This is really where community in this home happens, and so to be able to have a beautiful space where people can come together over a great meal and discuss their future is really important. So thank you so much again for making a space where that future can happen possible. Whether you made a monetary donation or you provided an in-kind item for this house, we can't thank you enough for that support. And we hope that as you go forward into the new year, you look back and are really proud of what you contributed to something that's far beyond you.